number one most impactful artist of our generation.
It's not even about Kanye.
This morning, new details are emerging about Kanye West's alleged mental state as he was rushed to the hospital at the LA Medical Center for an evaluation.
The last time I think people heard about you in the news was Kanye West was having a mental breakdown. So mentally, where are you?
I think I'm in a stronger place than I ever was after the breakdown, or I like to say the breakthrough.
What do you think caused the mental breakdown?
Fear, stress, being in control, manipulation, being a pawn in a chess piece of life, stressing things that create validation that I didn't need to worry about as much. This is the concept of competition and being in competition with so many, elements at one time. On a race against time, your age, you getting old. Race against popularity on the radio. Khaled got this song, Drake got this song on the radio, it's playing to death, St. Pablo ain't playing. You feeling like helpless. Every day I'm trying to learn something, and every day I get afraid. I'm fearful of things, and I just use bravery to overcome what I'm fearful of. I'm praying an outer body experience will happen so people can see my light and know it's not just rapping. I use the world as my therapy, as my therapist. Anyone, stop strategizing so much. Stop setting so many plays. Stop doing things only based in fear.
You don't learn a lot from doing things perfect. You learn a lot from things that could be considered a mess up or a screw up. Mistake. They say from a mistake. Not an L, it's a lesson.
Like, the universe will assist you when you are acting in love. I tweeted this thing where I said, when you're acting in love, you're like a drop of water and you have the ocean as your army. When you act in fear, it's just you and your money. Now, you could take your money and put it in Bitcoin, put a credit form, put it in cash, or all your cash, and then stand up to the ocean, and who's gonna win?
Take all your extra time out and put it towards your craft. You can't just go to the movies and play basketball and do all these different things and still focus on that. If you're trying to break through, you gotta focus, like that's all you do.
Because anybody that's out there doing, they know how hard it is to actually do. And I'm like a motivation of the doers.
It's like, you can actually physically do something yourself too, more than just pray. And we're so in this mentality that's all that needs to happen, but we ain't praying our way out of prison. We ain't praying our way out of the abortion clinics. We ain't praying our way to get our land back that was always ours after gentrification, after the Harlem Renaissance and Black Wall Street was burned to the ground. Them prayers ain't working. We have to apply actual physical building partnerships, and it don't start unless we could really be real with each other and say, this is what I did, this is what I did.
But if everything I did failed, just the fact that I'm willing to fail is an inspiration. People are so scared to lose that they don't even try.
And anyone that wants to sit around and talk, they're taking too much time talking about it instead of getting up off there and following their dreams, because I'm here to follow my dreams.
Like, everybody gonna die eventually, but I'm gonna live my entire life with zero fear. Fear of a contract, fear of perception, fear of getting my black card denied, fear. I'm not gonna jump in front of a train. Right. Be conscious. Right. Ain't nobody finna tell me shit, call me shit, tell nobody around me shit, play with me, play with nobody around me. None of that. It's straight from Pink Polo. I got a chip on my shoulder. I'm a lawyer from Carlito's Way. I'm fried at this point. Every label, every contract, like any type of phone calls, we number one.
I always felt like I could do anything. That's the main thing people are controlled by. Thoughts, their perception of themselves. They're slowed down by their perception of themselves. If you're taught you can't do anything, you won't do anything. I was taught I could do everything. And I'm Kanye West at age 36. So just watch the next 10 years.
It ain't that I feel like a slave. We are mentally enslaved. We enslaved to brands. We enslaved to like a Benz symbol. We enslaved to chains. A woman is enslaved to the concept of diamonds are a girl's best friend. Like girls in London don't even wear engagement ring. That's all been programmed into us. When we born artists. We born free, and then we held down by society's perception of us. We just don't want to be embarrassed. And I took the opportunity to look as stupid as possible. I'm saying when I was in Chicago and watched The Throne, I was gonna change my outfit to some normal leather pants and stuff. And they tailored it. One was too tight. Then the next one ripped on me. And I felt like God was like, nah, man, you can't be scared in Chicago because there's a bunch of gangsters and that's where you grew up. I want you to wear that kilt in Chicago. I want you to release that fear. I want you to show as an artist that you could create to the highest level.
Go listen to all my music. It's the codes of self-esteem. It's the codes of who you are. If you're a Kanye West fan, you're not a fan of me, you're a fan of yourself. You will believe in yourself. I'm just the espresso. I'm just a shot in the morning to get you going, to make you believe that you could overcome that situation that you're dealing with all the time. I express to people also. People think a lot of my motivation is very like megalomaniac and self-oriented. To the contrary, completely. I just want to help. From day one, I just wanted to help. Like my father was a Black Panther. My father was a journalist. Like 7 years ago, he lived at a homeless shelter. Not because he was homeless, because he wanted to help the ex-drug addicts. He wanted to get that close. He started a foundation called Good Water and moved to the Dominican Republic to help with the prostitution, to help with the extortion, to help right there. He stays in the Dominican Republic right now. My mom was the first Black female chair of the English department. There is no award show, there's no amount of billboards, there's nothing that can define me or make me past what my parents made me. And that's exactly who I am. I believe we're in the movie. I believe we're in the game. We're in like Grand Theft Auto. It's just too many things that align, and we can terraform. What we can do is be like, if your Grand Theft Auto character just started redesigning the world himself, like painting his own world. We have this opportunity to make life as fun as these second lives. But I wanted to take this step to say, we got this new thing called classism. It's racism's cousin. This is what we do to hold people back. This is what we do. And we got this other thing that's also been working for a long time where you don't have to be racist anymore. It's called self-hate. It works on itself. It's like real estate of racism. Where just like that, when someone comes up and says something like, I am a god, everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was, a god. I just told you, that's who I think I am. Would it have been better if I had a song that said, I am a nigga? Or if I had a song that said, I'm a gangster? Or if I had a song that said, I am a pimp? All those colors and patinas fit better on a person like me, right? But to say you are a god, especially when you got shipped over to the country that you're in and your last name is a slave owner's. How could you say that? How could you have that mentality?
I'm working on more kids, but with them 4 kids right there, it's like the first 2 got to see and know they daddy. They got to know a Black person that wasn't only an employee. That dynamic is so, the effect that it has on the meta stage of stage of a child's life between 5 and 12, to only see your color as an employee and never see your color, because you're taught the color in the school. They wouldn't even be knowing it was about a color unless that was taught to you. So I will say color because it's taught. This is red, is this, everybody. The effect that it has to not see a person of your color be able to make a final decision will make you feel that you're never able to make a final decision.
Our family is just the key to the world, period. From our immediate family to our friends and family. I talk to is my therapist. And I put that as advice to people. It's like, use people around you as your therapist. You know, I hit the glass ceiling. You ever seen a bird fly into a window?
Hell yeah.
They don't know it's glass. That was me. When I hit that hospital, that was a bird flying into the window. And you know, I could have, you know, not made it out of it. But I survived and shit, but it's,
Are you scared of that happening again? You having a breakdown or breakthrough?
Nah. I'm happy it happened. I'm happy to have gone to the other side and back. The moment when you're in the hospital bed and you're next to your friend and you tell them, don't let this person leave my side, and they put you inside of an elevator and take all your friends away from you. That was the scariest moment of my life. HSP, you were paranoid of everything. You don't believe nothing. You just seeing through all of the simulation. Everybody's phony, everybody's an actor, all this shit. And then they make your friends, the only people you believe in, leave your side. I can't express to you, like, how traumatizing that moment is. I'm super hungry for information. I need information more than I need validation. I'm just constantly looking for the information. How do I set up a factory? Even like when I tweeted I was in debt, that gave me power. That I took my power back, because it's like someone trying to say like, yo, if you say this, you're not gonna be cool no more. And it's like, man, my financial situation don't make me.
Yeah.
I'm in debt, now what? And I'm still yay. You have to follow your gut feeling. You know, everyone has a position in the universe, and you know, I've been made and had the experiences I've had for a reason, to be expressive. I gotta follow my gut. When I have that fear, I say I have to be, you know, brave. Stop strategizing so much. Stop setting so many plays. Stop doing things only based in fear. Like, the universe will assist you when you are acting in love. When you're acting in love, you're like a drop of water and you have the ocean as your army. When you act in fear, it's just you and your money. Bravery is more important than perfection. Feeling is more important than thought. People they put so much thought into it. What's gonna happen? I ain't gonna give the universe that. Nah, I'm gonna face it, and they gonna face me. You know, you look at this mountaintop, and at the top of the mountain, it's all these tools for life. So you proceed, you say, I need these tools in order to win at life. So you proceed to climb up the mountain, but you need tools in order to get up the mountain, to climb up. You're collecting tools and stuff. By the time you get to the top of the mountain, you got more tools than was at the top. It's always like, you an artist, you a rapper. We love you for the music, yay, don't think about nothing, don't think about business, blah, 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 blah. And I would just, you know, the thing we was talking about before, when we talk about Obama and Trump in the other room, we talk about trust me. Like, I would just trust the manager. Let them do everything, let them handle everything. Let them handle, you know, let them hire a business manager or this and that. And you get a manager on manager on manager. And then it becomes one big racket where it's like the tour guy is talking to the label guy, is talking to the manager, is talking to the guy that sold you the house, and talking to blah, and then you're just trapped. You're not in control of your life anymore. And at that point, you could be easily manipulated. You know, a whole album with Paul McCartney can end up becoming a single for Rihanna because, you know, you're trapped in this box. All this power in being controlled and calm. You know, X-Men really understanding how to really use his power, or Superman. That's me. This is like, once the kryptonite is gone, I got the confidence, everything is possible. Building acres, raps, stadium tours, designs, companies, ideas to ignite the next generations, like everything is possible, you know? And I'm just a vessel, and that's my job in the universe. As a servant to the world, I have to be me. I'm not as good of a servant if I'm not yay.